Alright, hello Aeronauts! Welcome to another video today. Well, let's actually turn up the sound here. I actually like the sound from this game. I have a few questions about this game, and it just... There's so much that goes on in this game. First off, the start from this game is just beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love the intro to this game. First off, I want to give credit to all the people that have created this game. I think all of them have done an amazing job. Been hearing a lot from our hero, Shaipool, quite a bit. So hearing from them and them giving me feedback on a lot of stuff has been pretty cool, neat. So let's get down to my top 10 list of questions that I still have for Loomian. So from the very get-go, there was that one Loomian in the bridge, right? I wonder what Loomian that was. I don't know if everyone remembers it, but it was just some dude with a Loomian. I didn't go up and talk to it, but I wanted to. I was walking that direction, but I thought I would ruin a part of the story, so I stayed away from that. My theory is then that Loomian is going to be some powerful Loomian. That's one theory. So if anyone has any further information on that, I would like to know. I think that would be pretty amazing. Now, another question I have in this game goes all the way back to the boxes themselves. So, as we're walking over to it, there's one box in the area. I've explored this place so much, just trying to find different things I could figure out, and a lot of it's been questionable. But another question I have is, are they going to do the search function again? Because before we were able to search for a shiny or a name, I hope they add that into this game or implement it, because that was perfect in Pokemon Brick Bronze. So being able to search for your Loomian would be really nice, especially if you're looking for a hidden ability or gleaming. We have I have to go all the way down here to find my gleaming. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but you could save time. The third question is, what is the single... everything else has double personalities, but then you have your random one personalities. Now, I found about 2 boxes worth of single personalities out of 20 boxes that I was able to buy from. So that means that's about a 10% average or consistency of finding a single personality from a Pokemon or Loomian. So do you get a single personality from every 10 Loomians that you find? I think that's interesting. I don't see the drawbacks of getting the positive. If it's green, it's a positive personality. But then you'll have your negative personalities, whichever one that is, right here, which is negative. It's a single personality, but it's only negative. So is this like the worst one you could possibly get? You know, is that the worst possible personality you can get in the game? I don't know. I feel like that's pretty interesting, and I'm wondering what that is. Another thing is, I know the stars, this is going to be question number 4, I believe. It goes from 1 to 5, and it differs in coloration. I think it goes from red to gold. I'm wondering what the rating for that is and how you're able to identify that. I feel like that's pretty interesting. I wonder how that will work, what we'll learn from that. That's another part of the whole... I think it's a hex gun, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. What's the 7-sided? I don't remember. Whatever. You guys will tell me. Whatever the 7-sided geometric shape that is. I wonder how that's going to work. I think that's pretty interesting. Also, I was looking at their personalities. This will be question number 5. For personalities, I always thought it was interesting that there's nothing for hit points. You look at each one, it goes from energy, attack, defense, special defense, and speed. So you have 6 of your stats, but there's nothing for energy. There's no, or health. There's nothing that boosts it or lowers it. Whereas in the game, you would have stuff that boosts and lowers health. Is it because you add energy that it offsets, or you don't do anything for health? I think that's something interesting to think about. Another question I have, so this will be question number 6, is I wonder what the max is for EVs. Is it still going to be 200 or 510 as your max total, or is it going to be some other number? And how much max can you have for a single stat? Now, there has been talk that this is going to be a different number. I just don't know exactly what number that will be. Now, I'm really curious what that would be. And I'm assuming they're based off of everything else they've been doing. It seems like, because, you know, 31 is supposed to be the max for Pokemon, but for here it's 40. So it looks like they don't want to bring it to an odd kind of number. It looks like they want to flatten it out a bit to make it a little bit more vanilla. So I'm going to assume that they're probably either going to bring it up to 600 for TP, which is the EV variation of Loomian, or they're going to bring it down to 500 to make it just a flat number for a total of the TP. Now, the question is, how do you split it up for 2 different stats or 3? So, do you go, what, 240, 480, and then 20 as your third? But then that wouldn't be consistent with the flat theory, so maybe they go with like 250, no. Would it be 200? I don't know. That's interesting. I think that's a good theory to figure out. And if you guys have figured anything out, let me know in the comments. That's one I definitely want to figure out. There's another one I've been trying to figure out quite a bit recently. Is there hidden ability in the game? So you have your abilities right now, and you have right now Awakening. I had over 20 boxes. I looked to see if there was hidden ability in the game. Did not find one. It could be that it's not in the demo, but I'm pretty sure hidden ability has to be in the game, right? That's something I have a question about. Remember, these are all questions towards the demo themselves, not that it's going to be something that's for sure. But I didn't see any sort of hidden abilities in this game yet. So that's curiosity. Question number 8. All these say alpha for shinies, and the ones that Jamie found were all alphas too. But they're supposed to be alpha and gamma gleaming. So does that mean what determines between an alpha and a gamma? Now, we saw some Twitter comments that could depend on the type of gleaming they are. Like, is it a 1 or 2 color change, or would gamma be like a very like floral change in colors for everything? Is it just like a different, would it be a whole different change of colors? Would there actually be a nice aura around them? That's something to consider. I think that there's definitely a bunch of theories on this. If you guys have your own theory, post that in the comments as well. I think it'd be really cool to get everyone's combined thoughts on how this will work. So there's that. Just thought that'd be something interesting to do. And another question, this will be the 9th question, is because I'm interested in battling. And we battled our mother earlier, but I didn't get to go really check out the Pokemon, the party system. When it's like, let's say that PvP comes out, will we have to have a bench? Or will they give us an extra, like, all 6 slot or 5 slot when you enter the battle? Will we be able to use a... What's the point of a bench if you're going to a PvP area, right? So, I wonder if they'll make us utilize a 6 spot for PvP purposes. But when it's PvE, it'll be the full 7 2-bench slots for battling. Now, it just doesn't make sense to me to have a bench in the PvP area. So, I feel like the 7 slot 1 bench thing makes sense because you can put your hidden moves, or what are they called? Your HM slave, basically, the guy that does surf, fly, all of that. I wonder if those are going to be in the game. So, I think out of curiosity, I think that could be something there. And number 10, this one was like, I'm curious. Who's supposed to be the bad guy in this game? So, we were able to see the dad and his friend were able to see the ruins, and they flew off in the sky and spread off into this rocks spreading everywhere. Now, I'm curious who the villain's supposed to be, because Cypress was the last one. Is he going to be in this one as well? Who knows? Is Jake going to be in here? I have no clue. Have not heard anything about it. Is Tess going to be in here? I have no idea. Didn't see it. But what people do know is that the box is still here. There's remnants. Is the box going to make it a comeback? Is it still evil? Where did it go with Jake? Huh? Maybe it's the villain. Who knows? Is there going to be... No, we'll throw out a special number 11. Is there going to be a fire dog in this game? No one's told me that yet. Where's the fire dog? Where's my Whoopington? Huh? What? How are you going to have a game and not have Whoopington in it, you know? Maybe my Mbit will make up for it. Maybe it'll be my Whoopington replacement. Who knows? But those are the questions I've been thinking about the most recently. And I post all my stuff on Twitter. If you guys haven't been following me on there, I've been going crazy with tweets recently. If you guys want to keep up with all that, we got all of our shinies. We caught all the shiny starters. Jamie and I combined did that. We saw all 7, what they look like. They look sweet. I did a ranking of all of them. My Loomian's asleep. And yeah, I feel like there's a lot of questions to be had in this game. If you guys have more questions, let me know in the comments. And as always, almost said Murderface, I know. God, I'm gonna have to get used to that. It's been like, what, 2 years of me saying Murderface? I can't say it anymore. Alright, Aaronautical signing out. Later, guys.